Stop chasing the next big thing. You didn't fail because you chose the wrong plan. You fail because you never stick to one thing long enough to see it work. You keep starting over with new routine, new strategy, new promise. Every restart costs you confidence, time, and energy and momentum. In this video, I'm going to show you how almost everything works if you just work it, right? There's a simple way to stop chasing new things, stop chasing the next silver bullet, and build results that actually last. So first, what makes us jump from thing to thing, workout to workout, business to business, one new idea to the next new idea? What causes us to jump all the time into other stuff? Let's take a look at fitness, for example, right? So you pick a program and you've got your plan and you start working out on it and you're going and you're getting great results at the start, right? But a few weeks go by and your results start getting smaller and it starts to become harder, like work. It's actual work now to achieve. You're having to put more effort in to get the same kind of results. And so therefore, we think, oh, darn, it's not working now. And so we look right away, what's the next shiny object to chase, right? So somebody new comes on and says, I've got this new way, shorter, faster, bigger results, and we jump to it. And the same thing happens. We work on it for a little while, we get some results, and then it gets hard, and it gets maybe a bit boring, and then we jump onto the next new thing. And the more times we do this, it starts to become habit for us to jump to the new thing, okay? And this is the failure cycle, right? When we're working on the failure cycle, every time we start something new, we put lots of energy in it, and we're just going up, just crazy results fast. And then it starts to become hard. Work starts to tail off a little bit. Pretty soon we start to miss the odd workout. We don't, finish our job assignments, whatever it is, and we crash to the bottom again, and we have to start over. And all this starting over just wears you down. I've been there myself where I've chased, thing after thing after thing after thing, like a fish going after lures in the water, right? And it's like, there has to be enough, right? Enough is enough. So if you're stuck in a failure cycle, how do we get out of the failure cycle? Well, it's not that thing. First off, you got to think back to basics, okay? You can't keep looking for something that's going to wave a magic wand and things are going to happen. You know it's going to have to take work. You're going to have to, pick one method. It doesn't matter what the method is, really. You just have to pick one method. And then build a plan around it that you can do on your worst day and worst week. So you got to make the action small and doable and sustainable and instantaneously. Don't wait till Monday to start it. Start it right now. One thing that reminded me of this was I saw on YouTube the other day, there's this Burpee Guy, right? We all know what burpees are, right? The exercise. And his whole program is just burpees. And he started it because he was a new dad and his job and being a new father, and he didn't have time. And so he thought, what's the one thing I can do every day for a short amount of time and get fitness out of it? So he just started doing burpees, and that's all he did. He didn't do anything else, just normal old burpees over and over and over again. He got great results because he did the one thing that he set limits for himself, what he could do on his shortest amount of time, and just stayed at it, because consistency wins no matter what. Okay? If you stay at it and just work at it and keep doing it over and over and over again, you will win. It might take you longer than the new swish bang flash magic potion workout that's out there, maybe, but maybe not, because you're actually going to stick with it, because you've developed the plan using that method and develop the actions that you're able to sustain, okay? And that you're able to perform on your worst day. All right, now, here's something that goes along with it. You need to make your goal for this real exciting, like a monumental goal. Not so big that you can't achieve it, but one that means a lot to your life, one that's gonna be life-changing, right? That's going to increase the quality of your life or the quality of the lives of the people around you. You know, one of my clients, he was quite overweight and hadn't worked out for years. And he had heart problems and diabetes. And we got him on a really good goal. And we said his goal wasn't for him to lose weight and get fit. That was a secondary thing. It was so that he could live longer to see his kids graduate high school, right? That's a life-changing goal. So can you imagine how motivated he was to stay in that and make it happen, to do the grind every day? Very motivated. And he did really well. He lost over 100 pounds. You know, his diet was way better. He was looking good. He was fit. He was, active. He was able to be with his kids and do all these activities. Awesome win, right? Because the goal was exciting and meant something to him. So make your own goal, whatever it happens to be, around your business, around becoming financially free, about paying off your house in the next few years, whatever it is. You got to make the goal really, really, really tasty to yourself so that you'll work at it all the time. Remember, consistency wins. And then you have to apply that old adage, right? I mean, there's no better phrase ever developed probably for this situation than what Nike developed with their slogan, which is just do it. You got to get up every day and just do it. Just take the actions you planned and make them happen. Whatever the minimum is minimum standard you set to get over it, like when I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, when I was living in Canada running marathons, I had to have the minimum amount of running that I could do outside in the wintertime that would still give me a workout, but I could do even if I didn't want to go out there in 40 below zero and 60 mile an hour winds, right? So I had the 10-20 hole rule. If it was terrible and I didn't want to go, I'd run 10 minutes away from home, turn around, run 10 minutes back. I had a 20-minute workout in. That was my minimum basic standard. If I got out there to 10 minutes and it wasn't so bad outside, I'd run another 10 minutes away. And then if I felt crappy, I'd run home and I had a 40-minute workout. So that was even better. And if I got all the way out there, then I had to do the whole thing, of course. But so make your parameters, but it's mainly just sticking with it. Just doing the hard yards, even when it gets tough, get out there and do your minimum. And because every time you defeat that quit process, you'll gain and you'll build and you'll start to really enjoy the process of going forward and achieving. Hey, if you want help with this, download my Quick Start program. Okay, the Stone Age Success Quick Start program. It's going to give you a 30-day template where we can build momentum. And once you've downloaded it, I'm going to send you the link to the community, the Stone Age Success community. Both are absolutely free. In that community, I engage with you through the chat program. You can engage with the other members. Also, I'll be holding coaching calls on there where I'll do some teaching and I'll respond to your questions. And it's completely free. I want to help you break all of these things that are holding you back, that are keeping you stuck, so that you can go have the life you imagine, the life that you want, the life that you deserve. Anyway, if you enjoy it, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.